Just 6 miles from West Side, the pandemic has left a trail of devastation in Paterson. Paychecks, if they exist, don't stretch nearly as far, forcing residents to make heartbreaking choices. Already vulnerable children have fallen more than a year behind in school. And for the homeless, finding a warm place to sleep is more challenging due to high demand in local shelters. These are just a few of the heavy burdens that our neighbors are carrying every day. That's why during this Advent season, we are challenging members and friends of West Side to raise $55,000 to support 4 organizations in Paterson that are helping to ease some of these burdens: City Relief, Eva's Village, New City Kids, and Oasis, a haven for women and children. Friends, I'm asking you to join me in donating to this important campaign. The deadline for raising $55,000 is tonight, and we're about halfway to reaching our goal. Let us now watch some poignant moments from our mission videos this Advent season.
We are seeing more need than I've seen ever in 12 years of working in the streets. So I want to remind people that the needs are huge, and while it's tempting to sort of withdraw because we're all sort of just tired, we're all fatigued, like, oh my gosh, more COVID, more news, more, like, it's tempting to do that, but we need people to engage. Like, we need people who have resources to continue to show up and invest in their communities of faith that are then supporting organizations like City Relief, like West Side is. And so we are just, the biggest message I want to send to your community is thank you. Honestly, the way that you guys have generously just come alongside of organizations like City Relief, you're making sure that we are able to stay present for people who have been abandoned. And I can't think of anything more incarnational than that.
The families that are coming to us now are coming for a bevy of reasons. They're coming for food. The moms are coming for classes to get their high school equivalency degree to learn English as a second language so they can get a job. These are women who have a lot of hope, and they bring so much to our community. And they want what you and I want for our kids, right? They want what all of us want. They want their kids to have safety and to be able to learn and to be able to find what they love to do in their life, right? They're just like every other mother. And we know that if we can change the life of a mother, we can change the life of a child.
I think that we understand that the need in this community is greater than we ever thought before. We are celebrating our 40th anniversary this year, which we're happy about. You know, the good news is we know how to stick around and keep the lights on and keep serving people, but the bad news is the demand for our services is greater now than it has ever been before. Just taking a look at our kitchen, our lines are longer. The people who are coming to our kitchen have changed a little bit over time. You know, I think a lot of people have a picture in their head of what they think someone who's going to a soup kitchen looks like, but the reality is these folks are younger, and a lot of them are working poor. They're not all jobless. What's happening is there's folks who have such challenges financially that they have to make tough decisions. Do I pay for groceries, or do I pay for a medication? Do I pay for groceries, or do I pay my rent? So Eva's Community Kitchen is a relief for a lot of these folks who just don't have enough money to spread over all of their expenses, and we can provide them with a meal and provide them with that assistance.
What I enjoy most about coming to work is seeing the moments of discovery in their faces, right? When a kid goes from saying, I can't do this, I'll never be this, life, you know, it's entirely too hard and I'm shut out of this, to saying, I think I can do those things. And then by the time they leave us, they're like, I know I can. Like, that is me. I am worthy. I am worth it. I am going to college. I do have a career path. I am going to be the first in my family to do great things. And that is such an awesome thing because that was my story. So I get to be that person that I didn't have when I was growing up.